next year. Thank you so much.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all today? Welcome to the Arcadecon League of Legends 2013 Championships, featuring today's competitors. As you will see pop up on screen now. Boop, there they are. That is Team Comp versus Psyonic EMP. Thank you for joining us here tonight, taking time out of your busy schedule, and we will gladly jump into the game more or less as soon as we're ready. I think we're just waiting on one more player. He seems to have gone to the loo, so we will wait for him. And we will jump in. The carrier has arrived. Just let me check one thing. I have no idea which side these teams are on, so I will just fix that on stream. Team Comp, Psyonic Camp. Okay, right, so we are good to go. We will jump into Champion Select as soon as we are ready, so we will bring you guys tonight's entertainment. It seems that Psyonic Camp already have a rival in the chat. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. Not sure that. Okay, so I have it all right, and we are going to jump into Champion Select. And just all the good luck, have fun's coming out in chat, as you'll see there. And we are into Champion Select, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see from the other night, I have actually fixed my sound, so we actually have Champion Select music. So right away, coming out with picks and bans, we have Amumu being banned by Team Comp. Nobody wants to deal with the little sad mummy running around, catching people in the old and basically nuking the carrier. Well, allowing their own team to nuke the carrier. Coming out from Psyonic EMP, we have the Rumble ban. Rumble, of course, a steady ban throughout this tournament so far. Has a lot of burst damage, and it's just a terror to deal with in that top lane. A Misfortune ban coming out, probably one of the first AD carry bans we've seen come out. I think we've seen an Ezreal ban in one of our other games. And also a Zac ban coming out. Zac, a very good player, champion as well, able to displace a lot of the other enemy team with slows, knock-asides and knock-ups as well. And a Diana ban coming out. Diana played in the first couple of games. Haven't seen her since since those day one games of the tournament, but a very strong pick nonetheless, able to get in close to the enemy AD carry and just nuke them down. And a Leona ban coming out as well. Leona, just they don't want to deal with any CC. It seems to me that these could be targeted bans, champions that we haven't seen banned so far in the tournament. And Kaifon just up for Team Comp, just sitting on locks in Cho'Gath actually. So that could be a jungle Cho'Gath, but we have seen a couple of mid lane Cho'Gaths coming out as well. And there's the Thresh pick. The Thresh not banned, but of course a very good support. Basically dominating the support scene, and that does get locked in by Button Masher GG. And we see a Varus coming out as well. Varus and Thresh, a very good comp, able to combo from the death sentence by Thresh into the 3 shots into the burst damage by Varus. So Awesomeosaurus Rex, maybe the AD carry for Psyonic EMP. So we see Ludicrous for Team Comp sitting on Caitlyn. Caitlyn, one of the most dominant. Has had quite the turnaround actually. Not picked a lot. Often described as one of the most useless AD carries during Season 2. But when Season 3 rolled around, she has more or less jumped into the top 3 AD carries for Season 3. Very solid pick. And Netru picking... Netru or Natro, I'm not entirely sure. Going in for Alistar. Alistar Caitlyn, a very good combo as well. Alistair's gone around, beat a bull. And we actually have a Nautilus coming out, so that's going to be a Jungle Nautilus by Irish Pride 11. Nautilus, of course, receiving a buff very recently on his shield. I don't play Nautilus, unfortunately. I'm not sure what his abilities are called. We have Galgus Leviathan after locking in Ari with the mobility as well for that mid lane. Able to roam and get kills, hopefully get fed and carry Psyonic EMP to victory. And Renekton coming out by Washine. Renekton just a very solid pick overall throughout Season 3. And we have Premium Wall, possibly our mid player hovering over Lux as well. Lux versus Ari wouldn't be the best match, just because of Lux's skill shots, and Ari won the highest mobility mids in the game. So we're going to see if they lock in now. Oh, actually, Washine switching from Renekton over to Malphite. Or Shen is still open, as was came up in chat. So 3 seconds. We're going to see if they change or lock in. And no, it looks like it is going to be the Lux pickup and the Malphite pickup as well. So Malphite just going to be able to dive to the back line, get his rocky hands on Varus. We'll see what happens by there. Muffinosaurus Rex, the last pick for Psyonic EMP. We're going to see what happens. What he decides to go with. More than likely we're going to see the top laner come out. So we're just waiting on the pick here. A very CC heavy teams by both sides actually. This should be a really good game. And the Jace pickup, and he instantly locks Jace. Jace is going to be able to get those ranged attacks on Malphite and just beat a terror. With his percentage damage as well on his hammer. So there's the teams. Look by the teams. I don't know who's going to win this. We have a very snare knockback drag comp as well by Sonic EMP with the Varus snare, the Death Sentence by Thresh, the Flail and the box. Nautilus has his drag and his slow. Jace has his knockback, and Ari has her charm even. And on team comp we have the Cho'Gath Silence, which is going to be there hopefully to stop Ari, just basically being Ari dealing true damage on the way back by her Spirit Orb. Caitlyn is always going to be at the back line, has to get away with her gas powered net, I believe it's called. I'm not entirely sure. Alistair with the knock up and the knockback. Malphite with his unstoppable force, and Lux with her just basically every CC ability, and her final spark as well, going to be able to deal tons of damage. So guys, just while we wait to get into game here, I just want to apologise. We're actually going to have a lack of commentators tonight. Unfortunately, it is that time of the year where college students do start to get very busy with exams and whatnot. Both of my broadcast partners, one of them has only finished college, so congratulations to Val, 6 years and he's after finishing college. John, who you heard the other night, has a job, and Joe Chu, who everyone loves, my original broadcast partner, is busy with his final year's project as well. So best of luck to all of them. So guys, what I want you to do is, if you guys are up for team comp in this, I want you to type in chat TCP, and if you guys are up for Psyonic EMP, it's Pimp. Go Pimp. And guys, I'm pretty sure if you haven't already, yeah, Pimpet, go team Pimpet. Guys, if you haven't done so already, please don't hesitate to register for Arcadecon. We're still confirming guests at the moment, and we are only getting bigger. So 2013 is certainly a year to look out for. If you guys haven't done so already, anybody hanging around Dublin in the Liffey Valley hotels over the weekend, we have Arcadecon, which is an animation con. Some of the guests there have the lead designer the lead animator from Star Wars: The Clone Wars and Avatar. The Last Airbender. Sorry, no, not The Last Airbender. The Legend of Korra. And if you haven't already done so, visit arcadecon.ie. You'll get information from all our guests, which are, of course, as I keep on saying, girls playing music on Game Boys. What more could you want? We have video games. We have League of Legends tournaments, in case you hadn't already heard. We have pretty much everything going on this year, so guys, don't hesitate to pre-register for Arcadecon. That's the 5th to the 7th of July, and it will be a great weekend altogether. And if you haven't already done so for the stream, please like, favourite, and if you sound like a YouTuber. Like Arcadecon on Facebook, and don't be afraid to share the stream. Get more people. We have 50 viewers the other day. And the 3-minute delay has just ended, so we are going to jump into the loading screen as soon as possible. See who's gold, who's silver, who's bronze. See if we have any diamonds in this game. So guys, just one. I haven't asked it. How are all you beautiful people? Are you as well? So guys, there you see the teams as well. Judging by borders, I'd have to say that Psyonic EMP. Psyonic EMP have the better experience, but we have seen we've seen an upset or two in this tournament so far. Of course, Andy with his the special Heimerdinger, his amazing Heimerdinger, and his amazing Master Yi as well. It was a shame he lost. How am I, Miss Cupcakes? I am fine, thank you very much. I have coffee and I am on my own, and I am going to try entertain the masses. By the masses, I mean all 20 of you. So go favorite the channel. Follow the channel so you guys can be updated. And you guys can be updated when it goes live, and share the stream on Facebook as well to drag all your friends in here. Oh, we're up to 21. We're getting there. Good job, guys. I'm proud of you. So we're just about to jump into the game here. And we will see what happens. Nice legendary skin coming out by the Battlecast Prime Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath, the only champion in the game to have 2 legendary skins. Of course, the other one being Gentleman Cho'Gath, which we seen played the other day. Oh, guys, in chat as well, we have a player called Kionis. He's currently working on a Mordekaiser suit, full-size Mordekaiser suit for Arcadecon, so don't come along and check that out. So, guys, we're into game 1 of Psyonic EMP versus Team Comp, and just standard buys coming out. The GLHF's coming out as well. Just while I sort this out. Okay, there we go. So standard buys coming out from both sides. We're going to see if there's any form of invade shenanigans coming up. So, as we thought, it is Cho'Gath and Nautilus both in the jungle, both starting with the Hunter's Machete 5 pots. There doesn't seem to be any other form of start for the junglers this season. So Psyonic EMP, just you see Irish Pride there and Nautilus just floating around, and Jason's gonna get cut out of position. Could be potential first blood here. There goes Exhaust the Lux Bind, and the first blood goes over to the top lane Malphite. That will be a great lead for Malphite over Jace, and Team Comp are going to continue to invade on this red. Great play there. The Lux didn't miss her light bind on the for the first blood there. So we see Alistair just being a point man. taking a bit of chip damage from guys Leviathan on Ari.
Minions have spawned.
And what's surprising is Ari knows that Alistar is there, meaning that like she could guess that the rest of the team is there. Ludacris gonna head off to his bot lane now, along with Alistar. Possibly pick up Wolves or Wraiths on the way. But I'm surprised that Psyonic EMP still hasn't gone for the invade on Team Comp's red yet. So they're going to take that. We're just going to float down here. Very risky routing by Caitlyn and Alistar. So they're going to leave Cho'Gath to smite the red, and Cho'Gath's going to go off and do his own blue now. Doesn't get level 2 because he didn't take the 2 small minions, but that's okay. Potential level 2 gank coming up here, of course. Natrio actually catching his eye on Nautilus. So, mid lane, we just have the basic Ahri Lux farm game. Lux going to have to be very careful not to miss any of her skill shots. Muffinsaurus Rex on Jace, just going to shoot off his Q and try farm with that. Looking at bot lane now. Netro's actually backed away from his carry, takes a bit of hassle, didn't actually get the auto attack. Takes a bit of hassle. Oh, but we have an invade, potential invade here by Irish Pride, but they know he's there. Irish Pride burns the flash, might not get away with this. Really could have done with that flash, has to flash over the wall. The exhaust goes down into Irish Pride. Varus is going to come in, and it's actually Natrio and Alistar that picks up the kill on Nautilus. So that Alistar is going to be more rich, and that's only after putting Psyonic EMP further behind now. Possibly not the best choice to invade the red after... I was speaking about it earlier, they had their choice to go get Psyonic EMP's red when they did their own, when Team Comp went and stole Psyonic EMP's red, but possible could have made a better decision there. Up in the top lane, Jace is actually, despite handing over first blood to Alistar, or sorry, not Alistar, Malphite, actually seems to be out farming Malphite by 14 to 9. Takes Jace taking a bit of hassle there from the tower. And Malphite's low on health already. Of course, Jace could go for the tower dive shortly. If he pops his Elixir of Fortitude. Oh, but we have a gank going up on top. Jace has to burn the flash to get away. Burns the acceleration gate, and he's just going to walk that off with the infinite speed boost he gets. And Calphon too low on mana, just going to hassle Jace back to his tower and give his friendly Malphite some breathing room. Of course, Jace does not have any wards, unfortunately. He's after placing it in river. As you can see, both wards there. Nice little ward skin there. Looks not proccing the passive there after the binding on Ahri. So no grow's being made so far by Thresh. Has the ideal opportunity there to hook the Alistar. Of course, that's not what somebody wants to do. Ahri barely missing the charm. That definitely would have ended in a kill for Gygas Leviathan. I didn't say burst, I said burns. Boo earns. So still nothing going on. Ahri missing the charm again. Oh, but we have the fling. Are we going to see some play here? Could be a potential kill down in the bot lane. If Caitlyn gets her way, she could burn the net and get away, but no. Thresh just going to keep his AD carry safe. Varus not making the best decision by deciding to stick around. Has no pots left. Only has Doran's Blade. Gonna try get some potential lifesteal off that, but it is a very low amount of lifesteal. Oh, they hit the bind on Ahri. Ari just barely missing her charm as well on Cho'Gath. Definitely would have ended in a kill for her there. Ari getting really unlucky, but a great binding by Lux. So now Varus deciding that yes, maybe I am a little bit too low on health. Actually, no, it decides maybe I am a bit high on health. Decides to stick around a bit longer, possibly waiting. Thresh pinging for... It's either Thresh pinging for the Lantern gank. And Caitlyn's so close to level 6. So we could see an Alistair dive onto the Varus soon. Get some damage and then allow the ultimate from Caitlyn to pick up the kill. Built over Peacemaker coming out by Caitlyn. You guys want to see the well comparison so far? There it is on your screen, guys. No real massive goal difference so far, as compared to the Alistair picking up the kill, which is 300 gold ahead of his rival Thresh. Alistair's first, or not Alistair's first blood, sorry, Malphite's first blood there, despite being down on farm, has actually taken the gold advantage over Jace, who is out farming him. Jace catching up though fairly fast. Mid lane is all even, just double digits between them. But we see a Nautilus gang coming in down bot lane, and nothing being able to go on there. So neither AD carries after actually going back. Ari lands the charm, gets the Foxfire and the Spirit Orb out, but was unfortunately binded by Lux, couldn't do anything off that. So Caitlyn is one, just as I said, Caitlyn is one of the first AD carries to go back. Gets the charm, gets the Spirit Orb, gets the second ultimate, goes for the dive, does not get the kill though. Unfortunately, that's going to send Lux back though, and this may be the chance for Ari to go roaming or push down her tower a little bit. Acceleration Gate Shock Blast coming through for Jace. Jace actually went back and picked up a Tear of the Goddess. Hasn't burned his fort pot yet. Nautilus grabbing his first red buff of the game as well. Nautilus of course sent very behind when he lost his red buff on the invade, where they got the first blood on Jace, and then tried to go and steal Psyonic EMP's Team Comp's red buff, which didn't work out too well either. Alistair picking up the kill there. So not a lot of action going around here, other than a couple of charms being landed by Ari. We have the ping coming out for the pink ward that's after coming down. Nature's cleaning up that ward. And Sonic EMP signaling that there is another ward in river, so they need another pink ward there. Nautilus hanging around top lane. Want to try to get the hook on Malphite to try bring Jace back into the lane. But Jay's saying, nah bro, I'm cool, thanks very much. Just want to check the goal there. So now Jace has actually caught up to Malphite and is now within double digits again. Just over 70 goal between them. Make that 90. Nautilus actually hanging around. Troy gets the bind. The ultimate coming out from Nautilus. Jace is going to surely jump onto him. Takes a little bit too much aggro, but he's going to leave the kill for Nautilus. Nautilus getting fairly low on health from those minions, but we have some action going on mid lane as well. Puts the ignite down onto Lux, does not get the kill again. Nautilus actually sticking around up here. Now decides to go back after all. But down the bot lane, we actually see Cho'Gath coming in for the gank, coming in for the lane gank. But he's standing on top. He's not standing on top of a ward, so they do not know he's there. Cho'Gath just sticking around. Once again, Psyonic EMP do not know that Cho'Gath is there. There has been 0 pings, and that bush is also pink warded. Oh, but they do get the hands on the Thresh. Caitlyn misses the Piltover Peacemaker, gets the knockback, and it's Cho'Gath that feasts on Thresh to pick up the kill. Oh, but Varus actually picks up the snare onto Cho'Gath. Does not get the kill though, as Cho'Gath had to burn his flesh to get away. Maybe Kaifon just getting a little bit too greedy with that. So now he's going to have to go back and regain some health. But great lane gank by Cho'Gath and picking up the kill as well. Possibly should have left it for his AD carry because Caitlyn had channeled her ultimate, but was unable to. Was unable to fire it off. Instead, Cho'Gath stealing it with his feast. Get them stacks. Of course, everyone's favourite champion is a 6 feast Cho'Gath. So Malphite, while Jace was able to go back and buy, he went back to pick up a Brutalizer, a ward, and a couple of pots just to keep it, just to give himself some sustain in lane. Excuse me. Malphite was out to push up the tower, but Jace is going to take that farm, and Nautilus actually coming in with his boots 5, his speedy boots, allows him to waddle at 0 gravity. Comes in and shows his face. Malphite just able to walk off. Nice charm by Ari. There's a little bit of damage. Maybe about a third damage to Kaifon on Cho'Gath again. Guys, I just want to remind you that this is not a Riot Games sponsored tournament. This is only a anime games convention tournament, so it was open to everyone. It's not LCS quality. But while this does go on, we do actually have Malphite getting a little bit too close to Jace, who decides to jump onto him. There's a little bit of burst damage, taking him down very low, a couple acceleration gate shock blasts, and that could be a potential dive coming in up top. But instead, Malphite's going to pop his potion and just get some health back. And we see the junglers go at it, the physical attack junglers, but we do have a... Can Thresh get the binding onto Nature and Alistair? He does not, so they will just simply walk off. So this looks like it could be a Season 2 game, just farm... Oh, but we do have an engage in the mid lane! Lux catching both Nautilus and Ari with her binding. Nice binding. So, as I was saying, it looks like we're going to have a Season 2 game where we all spend 20 minutes farming and then go to take towers. Thresh at the moment, not the tankiest of champions, does have a nice soul farm, if you would, with those 40 stacks. I agree, this game does need multiplayer. Don't worry guys, the cheesy commentator jokes are coming soon, but we do have a pause coming out. So we are going to find out what the story is here. Just as we take a look at all chat. And it seems that Geigs Leviathan on Ari is actually playing on an Aircom. That explains everything. They're playing on an Aircom connection. So, never mind, I didn't need to bring that up at all. They are going to get the game back underway real soon. So here we go, the game is going to get back underway now. And no action going on again so far. Looks missing with her bind, taking a Spirit Orb to the face instead. Oh, but we do see Nautilus go 2v1. Possibly not the best idea. The Acceleration Gate Shock Blast coming out by Jace. Dodges the Rapture. And instead he's just going to let a half health Malphite and a third health Cho'Gath walk off. Oh, but the charm coming out onto Lux does get some nice damage, but the shield just the Lux shield just blocking everything there as well. Ari needs more items, but the Death Sentence comes out. Will he put down the box? He puts down the box, and there's the snare. Caitlyn flashing through. Oh, nice Caitlyn! Oh, nice turnaround by Team Comp there. She flashed into the box wall. Into the wall of the box, and there's the bind coming out onto Ari. Ari gets knocked up, he's got to get silenced, and Premium Wall on Lux picks up a nice kill with the final spark. And we have another pause coming out here by Psyonic EMP. Great play there by both bot lane and the bot lane turnaround and the mid lane gank. Seems that we're actually having something to describe as lag of the gods. So Geigs Leviathan, just after leaving the game, he seems to have lagged out. So he's just going to have to reconnect to the game, and we will get you back into game 1 of Psyonic EMP versus Team Comp as soon as possible.
A summoner has reconnected.
So guys, are you enjoying tonight's entertainment so far? Team Comp sitting on a very nice lead of 5 kills to 1. But the gold is still quite even. Only 500 gold in it at 16 minutes in. And we are back into game. So Lux after picking up Ari's blue buff from that kill as well. Whoops, I apologize, let me bring that down. So up in the top lane, even after Malphite gaining first blood over Jace, Jace has nearly doubled Malphite's farm, despite being a kill down and only having an assist. He's currently sitting on 114 farm to 68, and there is 700 gold in it now. We see Jace jump onto the Malphite, and he's going to put some damage on and knock him away. And Jace doesn't care what this rock is cooking. Yeah, as for cheesy jokes, I'm giving you crap ones instead. Not enough passion. I'll try be more passionate. Once again, I don't work alone very often. And apparently I have a notification on Facebook to tell me my commentary is not that good. So nothing going on around the map so far still. We're approaching the 20-minute mark, so everybody should have their farm. Caitlyn opting to build the Bloodthirster straight into the Bilgewater Cutlass. I'm going to go for the Blade of the Ruin King Bloodthirster build, so all the lifesteal is going to be there for Caitlyn. And she will be the one sucking up all the souls as opposed to Thresh. So we see another pause coming out This must be so fun for the viewers. They should come into chat and ask you guys themselves, is this fun for you? Okay, so we are back into the game again, and guys, I do apologise for all the pauses in the game. Unfortunately, it can't be helped, as we all know that UPC is one of the worst. But now Malphite is out of mana. Jace has full mana. I don't see why he just doesn't dive onto him now up top. But is he going for it? No, he is not. Meanwhile, down bottom, we do have the gank going on as well, and Varus actually picks up the kill. Thresh throws down the box. Alistair might not get away from this. Has to burn the flash to get away. But Lawless says, get back here, but I'm going right after you. And they are going to go for the 3-man dive on Alistair. And this will surely be a double kill for Varus. And Varus picks up the unofficial double kill. Meanwhile, Nautilus is taking a lot of damage from the turret. Gets away on 200 health. Great gank there by Nautilus on Irish by Nautilus. But Lux comes in with the laser! The final spark taking out Nautilus there. Cho'Gath also coming down for the gank. And we see the worth coming out in the chat by Alistair. And great play there. Finally, we have some action in this game. Meanwhile, Thresh dodges the bind and gets the ruptured up though. But Ari comes in, gets the charm onto Lux. All the action is coming down bot lane now. Ari has one charge left on her ultimate, but it doesn't matter because Varus, awesome Saurus on Varus is going to pick up the unofficial triple kill. Great play. That's a 4-for-1 in the bot lane. We see bottom masher GG having to burn the flash to escape the Caitlyn ult. Of course, that Caitlyn ult will actually be doing a lot of damage at the moment, as she has finished her Bilgewater Cutlass and her Bloodthirster. So Irish Pride and Nautilus again, just going to take that blue buff away from Ari. Ari, of course, picking up Lux's blue buff when she got that kill. So great play all around by Team Comp. Despite dropping first blood, has actually regained the lead, 6 kills to 5 in this game. And Varus now, after going back, picks up his static shiv. He already had the Bloodthirster. He's going to finally pick up his boots 1. And just pick up a couple of pots as well, because lifesteal and Bloodthirster isn't enough. Meanwhile, guys, while that was all going on, while Malphite actually recalled after taking too much damage, Jace did actually take the top tower for Psyonic EMP. On kills, they've gained the lead. So Thresh just barely missing with the death sentence there. Could have potential. Varus is actually very strong at the moment. Could have potentially ended in a kill for Varus again. Meanwhile, we see the blue buff still trying to come in, but now Kaifan is just going to be able to smite that away before Jace gets his hands on it. Of course, the last thing anybody wants to see isn't a Jace with blue buff. But we do see an Nautilus guy coming in with the lantern. But he was just too far out of range for the death sentence. So now we're just all going to go back to farming. Meanwhile, actually... Sorry, I apologise, that directed camera is messed up in the game. Oh, that was so close to being stolen away by Premium Wall, but he does gain the bind onto both Nautilus and Ari. Oh, but we do see a pull here landed onto Cho'Gath, who does not have any stacks after getting killed. Okay, it looks like finally we have the teams moving out of their respective lanes to try get the mid towers down. Hopefully now we should see a couple of team fights coming in. Varus using his W just to try clear waves. Cho'Gath now sitting on half health with that blue buff. The last thing that he wants to happen is to either be caught by Ari or Varus, the Ari charm or the Varus ultimate. So we just have the poke game coming out now with the RE Charm, the Acceleration Gate Shock Blast by Jace. And of course they're always going to have that Death Sentence by Thresh, which he lands onto Lux! But they decide not to follow up on that. Ari just going to put down some pain. And the final spark coming out by Lux, so that will be off cooldown in around 40 seconds. Thresh just collecting his souls, and Nautilus there looking so happy. Just waddling around in outer space. Oh, but Nautilus does get charged, and he does get the Death Sentence as well, and he goes down to Nautilus. He will get a blue buff from that. And they do have their hands on Netro here, who will go down to Jace. And they also have somebody else in there, unfortunately I can't see. And Varus picks up... Oh wow, that is a 4-for-0 exchange by Psyonic EMP, who have taken a healthy lead now, a 6k lead. Oh, but Thresh actually catches the Death Sentence, goes in on Caitlyn, and Varus will destroy the turret and get his Q, and that is an ace for 0. Beautiful play by Psyonic EMP. Catches Caitlyn with his Death Sentence, even though Caitlyn had burned her 50 caliber net to try gain some distance. And they also pick up the second, the inner mid lane turret as well. And now Sonic MP have complete control of Team Comp's jungle, so Varus is going to take away that red. Great play once again by Sonic MP, picking up that ace for 0. And now Varus and Nautilus just going to turn their attention to the bot lane tower, but they will choose to back away from it for whatever reason, because they have no wards in the jungle, so they cannot see where anyone is. They just want not to give away any kills, as most of the team now are on killing sprees. Actually, no, disregard that. It's only Varus that's on a killing spree. Oh no, I just caught my jeans on my drawers. Damn it. Oh, that's a nice rip. Oh well, back to middle lane. Shout out to Steve. Looks missing with her binding again. So now the question is, now that Sonic EMP, they're up 3 towers to 0, where will they turn their attention to next? They do have an 8k goal lead now. Nautilus just hovering over into his jungle, going to pick up the raids. While we actually see Caitlyn off to the side, decides not to do anything, because more than likely Alistair will be calling Caitlyn back down to defend this bottom turret. And button masher GG on Thresh, missing the Death Sentence. But we do have another pause coming out, because everybody loves pause. Just going to find out what's going on with this. While that fight did go on, we seen the okay, so it seems like, sorry, just before I finish that sentence, we're gonna have an extended break due to one of the players off Team Comp, or sorry, Sonic Amp having to. No, sorry, it is Team Comp. They are going to restart their internet.
Has disconnected.
So guys, just while we wait for Malphite to reconnect back, after that fight where Varus picked up two kills there, he did actually get enough gold to go back and buy his last Whisper, so he is going to be absolutely chunking damage off Team Comp left, right and centre now, as long as the Cho'Gath and the Malphite do not manage to get to him. The problem is though, for a dive heavy comp from Team Comp, we haven't actually seen any dives. Like, we seen the Malphite arrive. He was in that team fight the whole time, but did not burn his ultimate. And when he did, he only hit 2 people, and they were not the targets he wanted. Alistair only has a Kindle Gem, so he's not that tanky support other than when he pops his ultimate yet. Lux has picked up a couple of her cooldown items, so the final spark should be off cooldown at around the 33 second mark by now. Ari is actually further ahead with the double Dorns, the Abyssal Scepter finish to reduce the team comp's magic resist, and she also has the Needle Arch Rod, more than likely either going into a Rabadon's Death Cap or a Zhonya's Hourglass, so he can be that engaged, put the ultimate in, and then once he starts to get focus, he can bait out a Malphite ultimate, and then she'll Zhonya's that. Thresh, somewhat tanky just because of his passive, gives him extra AP and armor whenever he picks up a soul. Does also have the Ruby Sightstone completed and the Philosopher's Stone, meaning that he will be up on gold. Just allow me to check that. Yep, we see it there. We see Thresh's 5.4k to Alistair's 4.3k. Of course, Thresh having 1 less kill than Alistair, but 5 more assists than Alistair. But the main difference in this game is... Just let me bring this down. The main difference so far we can see is Varus' lead over Caitlyn. The battle of the AD carries. Caitlyn's only 10 farm behind, but we can see just because of the amount of kills that Varus is after picking up, he's 503 to Caitlyn's 122. We actually see an over a 2,000 gold lead coming out from Varus. That would have been the last Whisper. Meanwhile, top lane, Jace has pulled, despite giving up first blood again, has over pretty close to 100 farm ahead. 13 less farm. Sorry, he's 13 farm off being 100 gold. 100 creeps above Malphite. But it's the goal lead as well. We see nearly... Let me do the maths. 2.5k goal lead. Meanwhile, folks, we are back into game 1 of Psyonic EMP versus Team Comp. So we're going to see some big pressure. Never mind, there's no pressure there at all. We do see Team Comp trying to dive onto... Oh, he actually catches Washine with the pull. Let's just call it pull for the meantime.
Dominating.
Meanwhile, bot lane did actually pick up a kill as well, and it's a 2v2 here. And Kaifan having to burn his flash to get over the wall, to get away. And Malphite just hammering away on Jace. Jace drops to 300 HP, 200 HP, 100 HP. And he finally goes down to Malphite. But we see Ari coming up here on Lux. And still has a charge on the other bit. Lovely dash over the wall to get away from Lux. And he does pick up the kill on Lux. Beautiful use of the Spirit Rush. Meanwhile, we do see a Nautilus dive coming in. Gaius Leviathan on Ari coming around. But Malphite burns the flash to get away. Meanwhile, bot lane, oh my god, we have so much action. Netru going down to Varus as well. Picks up another kill. Malphite running for his life. Cho'Gath also sticking around by Ari. Ari spells are off cooldown. We do have a chase, but where's the focus? What should I actually got to come between a rock and a hard place, if you would. Kaifan gets the ignite on... Oh, Gaius Leviathan gets the ignite onto Malphite, does pick up another kill, is on a rampage now. Meanwhile, since the double kill was picked up by Varus down the bot lane, they're going to actually take the inner inhibitor, the inner turret, the Nexus turret, not the Nexus turret, the inhibitor turret. Good God, I'm out of breath. Sorry about my awful commentary, guys. They actually do manage to pick up the bottom lane inhibitor. That's the one. Jesus Christ, I'm out of breath. I need another coffee. So we do actually see a 13k goal lead, 14k goal lead coming out onto Psyonic EMP now. And is Irish Pride on Nautilus actually going to take away the red buff from Varus? Varus is actually not in range at the moment, so it's very possible he may take it away, and he does. So now, with that bot lane inhibitor open, taken, we could possibly see a push for Baron, maybe a push for the mid lane, take the second turret. Netru and also just pinking up Baron there, as we can all see. Oh my god, the acceleration getting into the pull, and this is going to be a very dead Lux, and Jace picks up the kill. Lux just getting absolutely exploded after the acceleration gate boots 5 buff, and we are going to see a Baron by Psyonic EMP now that the final spark is down, and that reduces 1 steal. And this Baron Nashor should drop fairly fast. Meanwhile, Cho'Gath coming up from behind. Thresh actually burned a death sentence to get in. Baron dropping fairly low here. And Varus does actually pick... Psyonic EMP actually picks up the Baron. So now we are definitely going to see a push for that mid lane. While Lux is still down for 10 seconds. Cannot wave clear. She will have to step a little bit off her Nexus in order to use the final spark. But there are no minions there anyway. So things are looking very dire for Team Comp. They are going to need a very, very good team fight. They are going to need that Malphite to get onto one of the squishes of the team. Oh, we see Lux get caught by another charm, and she is going to go down again. No, she will get away with less than 100 health, but she does actually go down to the Nautilus ultimate. Oh my god, I can't even call this is all happening so fast. It's only going to take 1 pull, and Caitlyn gets exploded. And now this is going to be the mid lane inhibitor, the mid lane and the 2 turrets at the Nexus turret, and we might actually see the end of the game here because they do have super minions. And there's the GGs coming out. We do actually see the surrender come out. Very well played by Psyonic EMP. And game 1 will go to Psyonic EMP. And we just want to take a quick look over the scores and the gold, whatnot, see who actually did the most damage, etc. Just getting an apology for the lag. Switch sides for game 2. Love heart. So Caitlyn, she was actually sitting on a Rune King, a Bloodthirst, and a Doran's Blade for that entire game. She just fell so far behind in lane despite having 232 farm. She was only 4 farm off Varus. But Varus, of course, just dominated that lane, picking up the mid-game triple kill, and that just sent him on his way. Thresh played very well, getting a good couple of death sentences there as well. Just want to actually see the difference in damage between Varus and Caitlyn. So we see Caitlyn there, damage dealt to champions was 10k, as opposed to Varus's 16k damage. So if I have to pick an MVP for game 1, it will definitely either go to Thresh or Varus for that game. Although Psyonic EMP did very well all round. So guys, just while we actually wait for game 2 to get underway, I'm just going to play a video in case you haven't already seen it. I played it at the start of the stream, and now you will all get to see it again. Just because, you know. The video is, of course, that took place at Arcadecon 2012, and it was a good year. It will come back, and you guys had better be there. So guys, my name is Patrick. I will be back to you in a few moments.
This is Raiden. Welcome to Arcadecon. I don't want to have to kick your ass, but I will if I do. Never had much faith in love or miracles. Yeah, I was dreaming for too long. There's no religion that could save me. So I let it all go. I didn't read the stars so well. I'm Quentin Flynn. I'm a voiceover actor, and I'm here live in Dublin, Ireland at Arcadecon. Yeah, I'm thrilled that everybody's thrilled to have me here and that they know so much about the characters and the history, and it just blew my mind.
Hey, I'm Andy. I play bass in Jet Set Radio.
Hello, I'm Kirsty, and I sing in Jet Set Radio.
Funny about that.
I'm Cormac and I play guitar.
There's nothing funny about that.
I'm Rhiannon and I play keyboard.
And I'm Connor and I hit things with sticks.
Difference in not only the amount of people here, but also just the way it's run, the quality of the event and everything. It's just come on leaps and bounds already, and it's only in its second year, so I can only assume it's going to go from strength to strength and just keep going. I see no reason why it wouldn't.
We'll see you guys next year. Thank you so much.